Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, team members, welcome to the podcast. I really want to thank you guys for indulging me as I horse around with a nice generic thumbnail that I can use daily. I want to focus on good content, and I would rather spend my time digging up dirt than dressing it up. The last thing I want to think about after I cut a video is how to sell it. If anyone has any critiques on how to make a reusable thumbnail that I can easily edit, highlighting today's opinions, comments below, and I would love to hear them. I wanted to make a very special chain of videos for this first part, Theta, and I will, but I wanted to get in front of it a bit for the channel members so you folks understand why I am so hot on this one. When I'm making an investment, two big criteria I look for. What is it doing and what can it do? This is huge for me. What can it do? It's the big reason that I'm in AMP so heavily and the bulk of all my profits go into it. It's not what it's doing. It's what it can do. Theta is another one of those tokens that gets me emotionally aroused when thinking about what it can do. But Theta is doing me a favor. They are roadmapping it and telling me not only what it can do, but what it will be doing. And what it will be doing is revolutionary in my opinion. We're going to be getting into just a taste of it, just a bit. I want to introduce it, but I want to do it justice as well. AMP? What about AMP? You know what? AMP's fine, folks. As a personal experiment, I have been loading the entirety of my profits from my other trades directly into AMP at the spot price. I don't look. I don't care. Whatever it is going for right now is what I am buying it at. I'm trying to simulate the actual function of the AMP network by buying liquidity at spot price and just keeping it on the network. Given a long enough time frame and enough successful trades, AMP will be mine, all mine. You know what? At that time, due to governance, we will do what I decide we will do. What I think is correct, and you can't stop me. All hail AMP and all hail the Scott. Now, clearly, that would be a very long time frame, considering the billions in liquidity and my couple grand a day purchases. But it's my channel, and I'm allowed to entertain bizarre situations. We'll get into these as well. And finally, there is a lot of money pouring into Bitcoin now. What is it doing to the alt market? I don't like Bitcoin. It's purely speculative, and I don't invest in products whose growth requires people to invest beneath me. That's multi-level marketing, no matter how you dress it up. But as a pragmatist, I have to see the market the way the majority sees the market, or I will not be profitable. The majority likes Bitcoin, loves Bitcoin. So I have to pay attention to it regardless of how I feel about it. It is sucking money out of the alt market right now. Race to the top in front of the impending ETFs. What's going to happen? You know, I have some thoughts, and we will get into those as well right after this. Introducing the Theta Ecosystem 2022 and T-Drop NFT Liquidity Mining Token. When I said Theta has big plans for 2022, Theta has big plans for 2022. I pitch this one a lot on our Discord. It doesn't get a lot of love, but you know what? That's okay. I love it enough for everybody. Not only does Theta have big plans, Theta has really big plans. Again, I will be doing a series of videos on this, and it's one of those times that I am indifferent if they get a lot of views or not. My conscience is clear, and I did my duties as an opinion host and gave you mine. To continue driving Theta's leadership position in the global media and entertainment market, all stakeholders in the Theta ecosystem should benefit, including OTT, video platforms, Theta community, Theta Drop, NFT community, brand partners, and others. Popular video platforms already integrated with Theta peer-to-peer. Streaming infrastructure one include ConTV Anime, World Poker Tour, Cinedigm, Game Talk, Movie Block, G Fuel, Theta TV, and others. Expanding adoption of Theta's decentralized video and data delivery is a key focus for 2022 and beyond. Now, this is hands down my favorite part of the entire 2022 roadmap and white paper, expanding adoption. What this tells me, what this tells you, is that this product is ready for wide-scale mass integration. Not working towards, not beta. It's ready. And it's time to start kicking some butt. Theta is not a babe in the woods here. It's been around for years, and it has a leadership and development team that is second to none. They did the grind. They rolled out the mainnet, becoming a true foundation, and they are ready to expand the entities that are built upon that foundation. This is peer-to-peer delivery with a legacy network reliability. It's time for something better. Theta is better. That's just food for thought. Please digest it. And you know what? If it works out, you're welcome. This slow-rolling amp, I know that the hate is palpable. And based on some of the comments on my very own channel, one-time lovers are now staunch haters. And I get it. All right? It didn't move. That thing is up there on every single video. And it hasn't really moved. Regardless of what it says in the white paper, regardless of reality, crypto is supposed to move, and this one didn't. Every penny was loaded into it, blatant pumps were ignored, and profits not realized. And now that the shine is off from it, it's the worst thing that was ever dreamt up, right? What I'm saying is, I understand your pain, but this is not the fault of AMP. There is no fault at all. This is what AMP is, and this is what AMP does. I have been begging you for months, buy it with OPM. If you don't know how, we will show you how. But that's not the crypto way, and clearly not the AMP way. I'm not going to get into suspected price manipulation. Pick your camp on that one. But it benefits me right now. So whatever the powers that be are doing, keep doing it. You are getting one hell of a life-changing gift right now. Please take advantage of it. OPM, folks. And you won't care what the price is anymore. Highly recommend the method. Lastly, I know that I've been dinging on this a lot, and I will again. Bitcoin is it's going runaway. It's spurred on by the impending Bitcoin futures. There's a lot of money pouring into Bitcoin right now, and it has caused a bit of anarchy in the market. Futures are not spot purchases. Want to make that clear. Grayscale has filed with the SEC to allow them to offer an ETF at spot price, but it's sort of unlikely that the SEC is going to approve it. This is not the first time they've tried, and nothing has really changed that would suggest to me that they're going to let it happen this time. It would absolutely flood them with spot applications. And if you let one happen, you would have to let them all happen. And I don't think they're prepared at this time to approve it. But these actions are sucking a lot of money out of the alt market. And I think it's pretty apparent. Typically, when Bitcoin rails organically, the market follows it. But that's not happening. Bitcoin is approaching all-time high, and the rest of the market, with the few exceptions that that we've been lucky enough to be out in front of, it's remained relatively flat, with the late investors paying off the early investors. Folks are happy to pile on rising token for meager gains, but they don't want to be the first in. So the market is staying just kind of flat. This is setting up another perfect storm that when Bitcoin wobbles, and if it tumbles, the flat market is going to tumble with it, because we have seen over and over that when Bitcoin goes down, the market goes with it. Be advised. We're entering a new era where legacy money is going to have a lot more influence over crypto, and it will need time to shake out. Stay cautious and don't overcommit, because there are a lot of unknowns right now. This is not financial advice, but it is pragmatic advice. For our new channel members, you know, it means the world to me that you would put your trust into our little channel, and I promise we will keep bringing you our thoughts. Love to do it. My daily 50, I don't know if this one's going to come in, but my daily 50 38.50. I'm in on Luna at 38.6. I hope it continues the upward trend, but my stop loss is really, really short behind that one. I'm also in on Scale at 33.5. I think it was right around there. I have, again, very short stop loss limits on both of these tokens. Lots of unknowns right now. And as I don't recommend that you wholly commit, I'm not doing it either. I'm not willing to eat a lot of loss on either of these at this time. If they hit, great. But I'm not going to wait them out either. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're still trying to find the sweet spot for the daily thumbnail. If you have some ideas or if you want to do it for me, comments below, please. My email is right here. We should talk. That's it, guys. Cheers.